Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland has a high chance of actually happening since Khamzat Chimaev just threw shots at Sean Strickland in an interview. And not only that, but Khamzat Chimaev also said that he wants a shot at the title. So the winner of this fight should get a shot at the title. But who will actually win this fight? Well, let's look at their latest performances in which Sean Strickland fought Israel Adesanya, in which Sean Strickland dropped Israel Adesanya in round 1. And then continued to put more punishment on Israel Adesanya. Now, let me tell you something. In this fight, Israel Adesanya's defense was completely trash, which gave Sean Strickland the opportunity to completely outland Israel Adesanya in this fight and win by decision. Not this, we all know that Sean Strickland just recently fought Dricus Du Plessis, in which we all know this was a complete robbery because, yeah, Dricus Du Plessis did have some great takedowns, but in the end, Sean Strickland did outland Dricus Du Plessis in almost every single round. But ultimately, Dricus Du Plessis did win the title and won by decision. Let's talk about Khamzat Chimaev's latest performances, in which he fought Kevin Holland, in which Khamzat Chimaev started off very fast with a lot of wrestling and a lot of grappling, in which he took control of the whole entire round and got Kevin Holland in a Bravo choke and made Kevin Holland tap in round 1.
He might tap. It looks like his right hand was breaking his tap.
Not this, we all know he just recently fought Kamaru Usman, in which Khamzat Chimaev again started off very fast with a lot of wrestling and a lot of grappling. But this was completely embarrassing because after round 1, Khamzat Chimaev looked gassed out and didn't really do anything after round 1. But ultimately, he did have more ground control, and he also outlanded Usman, which gave him the win.
Khamzat, boys! Now let's go over some quick context so that way everything makes sense. And that's that back in 2023 during UFC 293, obviously, as we just brought up, Sean Strickland beat Israel Adesanya and won the UFC middleweight title. And then right after that, during UFC 294, Khamzat fought Kamaru Usman with the idea that the winner was going to get a title shot, in which Khamzat won but never received the title shot, which it was most likely because his performance was just so bad that he didn't deserve a title shot. And now that Sean Strickland lost his title in his first title defense, and based off the fact that Khamzat Chimaev was robbed from a title fight, why not bring back the hype between these two? Because you have Khamzat, who wants to continue to prove to himself and to his fans that he could compete with the highest skilled fighters and that he can become champion, because I honestly do think that he could become champion. So it just makes a lot of sense since Sean Strickland needs to prove himself and needs to redeem himself after witnessing this loss, and Khamzat Chimaev wants to continue to prove to himself. So this just makes for an epic fight since both fighters have a reason to win. So in the end, who wins this fight? Well, it's clear that when it comes to striking and when it comes to fighting on feet, that's Sean Strickland's strongest point, and that's Khamzat Chimaev's weakest point, since he always tends to gas out and he always gets lazy with his punches. So if Khamzat Chimaev wants to have a chance at winning this fight, he needs to take Sean Strickland to the ground and do damage on the ground throughout the whole rounds if he wants to have a chance at winning this fight, because he's not going to be able to outstrike Sean Strickland and he will lose the fight.